Okay, I was trying to figure out if I could share my screen from here. It looks like I can, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so I was trying to figure out if I could stream in multiple places, but it looks like I can. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get started. Everything looks good. Let me know when you come in. Let me know that you can hear us everywhere. I want to make sure that you guys can hear the presentation as well. And then just let me know in the comments if you guys hear anything.
Hello. We have a fun quiz for you. Get ready to test your knowledge, see how much you really know, and maybe even surprise yourself with the answers. This isn't just about questions and answers, it's about having fun while learning something new. So grab your seat, relax, and get ready to enjoy a mix of curiosity, challenge, and a little friendly competition. Today we're going to quiz on home office, business use of home.
Y'all, I think this is a very interesting topic. It's going to be a fun quiz tonight. Business use of home is a topic that often or credit that gets confused with home office. So I'm hoping tonight that it'll help you guys, even though it's just a quiz, it'll still help put things into perspective so that you can kind of see and decide and understand how the difference of the two.
Question 1. Who must file Form 8829, expenses for business use of your home? A. Any taxpayer who owns a home. B. Employees working from home for convenience. C. Renters with a dedicated office. D. Self-employed individuals using part of their home exclusively and regularly for business. D. Self-employed individuals using part of their home exclusively and regularly for business. Marcus is a sole proprietor with a 300 square feet office in his home. He doesn't want to track utilities or mortgage interest. How should he claim his home office deduction? A. File Form 8829 with Schedule C. B. Use the simplified method on Schedule C line 30. C. Report it on Schedule A as an itemized deduction. D. Not claim it at all. Marcus is a sole proprietor with a 300 square feet office in his home. He doesn't want to track utilities or mortgage interest. How should he claim his home office deduction? A. File Form 8829 with Schedule C. B. Use the simplified method on Schedule C line 30. C. Report it on Schedule A as an itemized deduction. D. Not claim it at all.
Okay, so I kind of ran that one back so you guys can take a look, take a good think on the answer before we move forward.
Answer. B. Use the simplified method on Schedule C line 30.
All right, that's how you will help Marcus in his situation. Simplify.
Linda is self-employed and wants to deduct her home office using actual expenses like utilities, insurance, and mortgage interest. What form does she need?
So Linda is looking to deduct her home expenses as your actual expense. So this is a little different than the simplified method. What form would Linda need?
A. Schedule SE. B. Schedule A. C. Form 8829D. Form 4562.
We're looking to help Linda with her actual reporting method. What method should she use?
Answer. C. Form 8829.
I'm sorry.
A. Schedule SE. Answer. C. Form 8829.
All right.
Explanation. Form 8829 is required when a taxpayer chooses to deduct actual home office expenses such as utilities, insurance, and mortgage interest.
And that's for actual expenses, Form 8829.
Question. Jose works from home as a W-2 employee. Can he take a home office deduction on his tax return? A. Yes, on Schedule A. B. Yes, using Form 8829. C. No, employees cannot deduct home office expenses. D. Only if he works more than 50% of his time from home.
So his Jose works from home. He's a W-2 employee. The question is, can he take a home office deduction on his tax return?
C. No, employees cannot deduct home office expenses.
And we know that because W-2 employees do not itemize and they are not subject to the same rules as a self-employed, independent contractor, or 1099 employee.
A daycare provider runs her licensed daycare business out of her home. Can she take the home office deduction even if the space isn't used exclusively for business?
This is a daycare worker who runs a daycare out of their home. The question is, can she take the home office deductions even if the space isn't used exclusively for business? You guys think? You guys thought about it? Let's see.
Answer. B. No, she should use an accountable plan for reimbursement. Answer. B. Yes, daycare providers are an exception.
Okay, this is the explanation.
Karen owns an S Corp and works out of a home office. Should she file Form 8829 to deduct her expenses? A. Yes, Form 8829 applies to all business entities. B. No, she should use an accountable plan for reimbursement. C. Yes, but only if she's a shareholder. D. No, S Corp owners cannot deduct home expenses at all.
Okay, so what this one is doing is asking, because of the entity type, can Karen work from home? And should she file, not that she can work from home, but she works out of her home, and should she file Form 8829 to deduct her expenses? What do you guys are leaning toward? So the answer is B. No, she should not use an accountable plan for reimbursements.
Explanation. S Corp owners do not use Form 8829. Instead, the business should set up an accountable plan so the corporation reimburses the shareholder employee for business use of home.
All right, that's plain and simple.
If a taxpayer uses the simplified method 1 year, can they switch to actual expenses the next year?
Okay, everybody should know this one.
Answer. B. Depreciation taken must be recaptured as taxable income. Explanation. Depreciation claimed through Form 8829 must be recaptured as taxable income when the home is sold, even if the home qualifies for a personal residence exclusion.
All right, moving right along.
A self-employed designer uses 10% of her home for business. Annual home expenses are $20,000. Using Form 8829, how much can she deduct? A. $500. B. $1,000. C. $2,000. D. $5,000.
All right, how much do you think that she can deduct?
Answer. C. $2,000. Form 8829 applies the business use percentage to total allowable home expenses. With 10% of a $20,000 expense base, the deductible amount is $2,000.
All right, self-explanatory.
Key takeaway. What's one rule about the home office deduction that you'll always remember after this training?
Please let us know in the comments what is one takeaway that you would remember because of this training.
As we wrap up this quiz, remember the key takeaway. Not every taxpayer with a home office needs Form 8829. Sometimes the deduction flows directly through Schedule C. Think about which method, simplified or actual expenses, would truly benefit your clients. Reflect on how you can spot red flags, apply the rules correctly, and guide clients with confidence. The goal isn't just to memorize forms, but to use this knowledge in real client situations.
If you guys had fun tonight, please go ahead and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Go ahead and answer the questions if you're watching the replay. And you guys have a great night.